What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. I know as I start talking here, it sounds pretty echoey. I am in a pretty much empty space right now because I'm in the middle of moving. So just asking for a little bit of patience. I'm going to try to fix the sound, but we'll see how it goes. This will be the last reading in this space, in this setup. And then I may be absent for a couple days while I get things set up in the new space, or at least like a reading zone, okay? But yeah, thank you so much for your patience already. Y'all have been amazing. I want to check in and see what is the vibe for our beautiful tribe, okay? We'll ring the sound bowl and call in spirit, and then let's get into the messages. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, what is the overall vibe for our tribe? For our good vibe tribe. Okay. Look at, okay, I'm gonna take all this. Actually, this is a lot. Okay, well, I guess it's pretty much been a long time since we've had a reading. So, and by a long time, I mean a couple days. So let's just see what's going on. We have happy family, the magician, and the mirror. Okay, making things happen, making dreams come true. I love the bottom of the deck already. I see the sun. So you're stepping into an abundant time for yourself. Blessings are starting to become known. You're starting to see things coming through for you. Even if it's just like a warm, joyful, sunny attitude because of the growth that you have experienced. What's this? We have contract. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Because this reminds me of justice. So it looks like things are starting to balance out for our good vibe tribe. Y'all are starting to feel victorious, you know. Y'all have worked on some healing. Y'all have had your patience. Look at this, community and action. Okay, you are being supported as well, not just by your community and the people that you surround yourself with, because I know that a lot of us here have been really using our discernment, making cuts, surrounding ourselves with people who are supportive, right? And then people who aren't are, you know, have been being cut, you know. And that's kind of like what's been going on during the era of your healing. Now, of course, the healing journey never really stops. I always feel like we can always, you know, we're always working on the self, right? So, you know, no one's ever perfect, right? But you're starting to have more patience with yourself in the process. And again, like I stated, you are seeing progress, okay? Not just progress, but you're in an era where you are receiving blessings, seeing things change in your world, seeing the results, okay? Starting to see results of the actions you have taken, and of course, of using that discernment, okay? So you're starting to see something beautiful come into fruition for you in your world. I love this energy, not gonna lie, okay? So you're doing pretty good. I love the vibe of the day so far. Let's just see what's going on with the tarot, okay? A lot came out. So this is like a very important time for you. I just need to say that. It's a very important time where you are starting to see shifts, changes, and again, reaping the benefits of the positive choices and healthy choices that you have been making on this healing journey, okay? So good for you. I want you all to give yourselves a pat on the back, okay? Because y'all have been doing incredible work on just, you know, overall self-love, self-healing, and just really getting in touch with who you are, what you're all about, and making healthy choices, okay? So what is the incoming energy? Why are we here? Why are we experiencing this energy today? Why are we experiencing this good vibe today? What do we have? We had the Seven of Swords, but it came out kind of in reverse. I feel like someone or something, okay, perhaps did not have your best interest at heart or was trying to get away with something. And you know what it just feels like, Seven of Swords in reverse, is that nothing can slip by you anymore. You're in this energy of like, I see it all. I see through people. I see through people's motivations. If you in the past have felt like you were taken advantage of or had been manipulated in any kind of way by people in your life, okay, now whether they be friends, family members, co-workers, lovers, ex-lovers, whatever, you have this incredible intuitive ability. Like your intuition has been sharpened. You've been really exercising that intuitive muscle of yours, and you have I feel like your powers have just really truly increased. And so nothing really is going to slide by under the radar with you. You have, it's almost like all the cards have been laid out on the table. You have seen people, places, situations as they are, right? No rose-colored glasses, nothing, like all the truth has been exposed, right? In your world, and you're seeing things as they truly are. So you are going into this next era, next phase of your life with like eyes wide open is the energy. Not only that, but the third eye wide open as well, okay? That's what I'm getting. You could also be a very powerful healer yourself. What do we have here? The Four of Swords. That's the overall vibe for today. So it's interesting because I feel like a lot of really good things are happening for you. But you have learned how to take some time out, take some moments to yourself, relax, self-care, think on things before you respond to situations. You may also find out something today. You know, some kind of truth is going to be exposed today. And rather than have an initial reaction, whether that be explosive or, I don't know why I was hearing explosive reaction. Maybe that's the way you would have responded to some type of information being known or truth being revealed to you today. You're going to actually take a step back, take some time out to process and think before you actually respond. Okay, so I might have to come back and clarify this Seven of Swords in reverse, because it does look like you are finding out something. Maybe someone's trying something slick and you figure it out. Okay, I do want you to know that no matter what it is, it will not slide under the radar, right? Like you will find out if someone in your life is being a bit shady, okay? But yeah, I like this of taking some time out to rest, think about it before we actually go out and take some type of action or respond to someone or situation, okay? So let's just get the energy out and then we'll come back to that if we feel like we need to. What is the challenge for today? What is the challenge for today? I just heard staying quiet, but that doesn't, we'll see. Keeping your mouth shut. You may have some choice words to say to someone today, especially if you do find out that, you know, if something is exposed or someone is exposed to you today. Yeah, that's the challenge. Indeed. We have the Five of Wands. What is this? It wants to come out too. Yeah, you have options in front of you. I feel like you are at odds today. And you know what? This does make sense. It really tracks with the energy, because it's like you find something out. We'll go back. We will clarify. I might take a moment here and do that actually, because it'll give it more context and more specificity. You're going to find something out here. You're going to be at odds. You're not going to be really sure how you should respond or how you do want to move forward after finding out some type of truth. Again, it's almost like somebody tried to slip in, it feels like the fine print or something, slip something by you in some type of way. You will catch it. Okay, you will catch it, and then you will be a little bit like, okay, unsure about how to proceed. Okay, so I want to know a little bit more. Please give some context about the Seven of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. give a little context here. All I do see for sure, and I need you to know this, with contract, victory, you know, you are going to be coming out victorious in the situation. Again, nothing's going to slide by you today. Nothing's going to slide by you. Okay, so what is the Seven of Swords in reverse? What are you finding out? Well, it's a message that comes through. King of Pentacles. Hold on, one more. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. What is it? King of Cups, or Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, strength. Yeah, okay, so what I see is a situation, someone you have pulled your energy back from, okay, is likely going to be approaching you today, sending some type of message. It is something that you do not want to involve. Oh, look at this underneath. I accidentally picked up the Three of Swords, which makes sense with the Four. It is something that you are going to have to check yourself. Like, you're going to have to consciously decide, okay, I don't need to, I'm going to hold myself back from engaging with this person, because all they do is bring in confusion. They bring anxiety, they bring heartache. Here's the Seven of Cups again. And it's like you are 100% focused on a goal. Look at this. It's just coming out here. A goal, a dream. You've already made a decision to look forward out into the future and move on, move forward from this person. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but with the Knight of Cups, it could be a romantic connection, somebody from your past, but it's somebody coming back into who's likely going to offer you some type of an apology, but you know this person's patterns, and you also know how this person usually shows up. Okay. And I say usually shows up because with the strength, I feel like dealing with this individual here has been, how would I say, refraining from dealing with this individual has been a very important lesson that you have been learning on the healing journey. Okay, so you see this person as being connected to the devil energy with strength here. You see them as being somewhat toxic or karmic for you, okay? So it's a karmic connection, a karmic person. Now, of course, karmic doesn't always have to mean romantic, okay? It doesn't. It's someone who there's a karmic lesson attached to it, okay? And they are going to be reaching out to you. But again, you have already made a decision, okay? I'm going to show you this, to move forward, to honor yourself, to honor your own emotions. And you've consciously decided here with the Eight of Cups and the Judgment. This is like, you know, you have made a final decision that you are going to stick to your guns and walk away from this person. Okay, so it is somebody that you have decided to cut out of your life. Now, it doesn't make it always the easiest thing to do when you come face to face with this person. Again, you are seeing things very clearly with your third eye, with your just overall sense. You're aware of this person, their tricks, their tactics, any kind of manipulations. All right, and you see right through it, okay? So it's an apology that you see right through. I don't feel like this person's really coming in with any type of real change, but of course, if that comes up, we can explore a little bit of that later. But from where we stand at the moment, you are like, nah, okay, I need to check myself before I wreck myself, because this person brings in chaos to your world, and you've already made, like I said, a conscious decision to keep it pushing, okay? So how are you going to feel now that I have context? How are you? Well, that's a lot. How are you going to feel? Yeah, okay, there's the King of Pentacles coming up again. You may be dealing with, I guess we have Gemini here with the Lovers, but we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming up strong with the King of Pentacles coming up. Now, if they are not those earth signs, if this person's not an earth sign or a Gemini, they could be somebody who just shows up in the King of Pentacles energy. So on the highest vibration, a King of Pentacles is somebody who is reliable, dependable, super like loyal, committed to their family, to the business. You know, they could be a boss. They're really wonderful advisors, you know, business mentors, somebody that you could really look up to. And the negative, okay, now I am going to read the King of Pentacles here in a negative way because, or let's say a lower vibrational way, because I mean, you know, they may show up in the positive, with the positive characteristics to the outside world, but you know them, right? You see through the act. And I feel like this person wears a mask, in a lower vibration. The King of Pentacles can be somebody who is very much concerned about image and very much controlled by the ego and the things of like materialistic things. Okay. And they can be, yeah, just, really attached with the ego. Like, okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to spend too much time, but I feel like you already know this about this person. Okay. So with the Lovers coming up, that is your major thing today. You are going to have a choice laid out in front of you. Do I respond? Do I not respond? The first thing you're going to do is take a moment to yourself, to try to become clear within your own mind. And again, you know, it's unfortunate because with the Lover showing up on how you're feeling, it is very torn, because perhaps at one point in time there was a lot of love, right? And perhaps you do consider this person as a soulmate. Now, just because I said it was karmic, you know, those people are still soulmates, right? So there is a deep connection or a deep bond to this individual, and it's going to be up to you to decide whether or not you even talk to them again, right? Are you going to continue on your journey, continue pushing forward, because that was what your plan is to do, right? So this is actually a little bit similar to one of our last readings that came up as well, where it's like the choice is yours, the ball's in your court, tables have turned. Again, I feel like you are being very careful, and you are seeing this person and their patterns and your patterns, and you know, you're just seeing it very, very clearly. It's like this time your eyes are open to the situation. So let's see how this moves forward. So what do you expect to happen here? What do you expect to happen? What is your expectation? What do you expect to happen? Maybe you have no expectation. That's okay. You've let something go. Okay. Oh, you do expect. Oh, look at that. Okay. I feel like in the past, or maybe even in the present, I don't know, but you expect happiness, joy, stability. This is very interesting. Maybe this is somebody like you wrote this person off in the past. I mean, it's interesting because what you expect is nothing but the best. And I just want to leave that there, because you do expect, like, I could say this is like a union energy or a happy completion. You expect this person to show up correct, to be ready to move things to the next level or something like that. But again, you've had some experience with them in the past that has made you walk away and pull your energy back. So it's giving mixed signals is what it's giving. So I can see why this is going to be like, it's going to cause a little bit of confusion, and you're going to be at odds within the self. Like, what should I do? Right? So let's check on what you don't expect, and then any advice, and then we'll move forward from there. Okay. So what do you not expect? You expect this person to, you know, to have leveled up or to be in a stable position. The fact that they're coming towards you. You could have said to this person at some point in time, don't even come back, don't even call me, don't even text me, don't even show up here until you got your ish together. Okay. Now, for some of you, this could be like a grown child, or, you know, I mean, it could be anyone. This is general, right? So, and I don't know your particular situation. So it is up to you, my loves. Of course, you already know to place the energy how it fits. If it doesn't, then just walk away, okay? And that's funny because this is what we have. It's like what you don't expect, okay? I feel like, yeah, I feel like, okay, so the expectation from your point of view with this individual is, okay, I have stated my demands. I have stated my expectations. Okay, this is what you expect. You expect this person to come correct or not at all. All right, and I feel like there may be some type of mask or trick, or they may be saying all the right things. And those things may have worked for you in the past, but you see through any BS here, okay? And this is what it is. It's like all their words the words that they say are the words that you want to hear, but you don't expect that. As I feel like you don't expect to maybe see right through them, or you're just like, you know what, I'm walking away anyways. I feel like you're going to decide that it's just not worth it. The next tower is just not worth experiencing for yourself. So what I mean by that is sometimes, often, all the time, actually, I should state, if we know that someone isn't good for us, and we know that all they do is cause drama, chaos, upset, hurt feelings, whatever, karmic cycles, right? Once we know and we are aware that this person is karmic for us, and we know the lesson, and we go against it, or we don't take action on learning the lesson. We may know it, and we may know what the lesson is. But then our heart might say, okay, well, let's see, maybe I'll just try it one more time. When we do those things, we can often get kind of spanked by the universe. It's like, hey, you knew, here's a tower. So you knew that, this was going to happen, and you did it again. So I feel like what you don't expect is, I feel like you're almost kind of surprising yourself in a way, where even though this situation might pull on your heartstrings, or it might trigger some type of cycle, or maybe in the past you felt like, oh, I don't know if they showed up at my door saying all the right things, I don't know if I'd be able to close it. I don't know if I could walk away. You're going to surprise yourself, because all you care about is no more towers. Like, you've just had enough, right? And you've had enough experiences, and you have absolutely learned a karmic lesson here. So again, I feel like you're really, really strong. I don't know why Spirit just showed me a picture of an eagle. So maybe you're tapping into some eagle medicine here, or maybe you see an eagle, and that's confirmation here for you. It's like you're flying high, and you're seeing this person, the whole situation, you're seeing the future, you're seeing the past, like kind of all at once. And you know that if you are to engage, or if you were to, I guess if you were to respond in a way where you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe we'll see this time what happens. You're like, nah, I can see it all right now. It's just going to be another tower, and I am walking away from that hot mess. Like, you're like, I'm not interested in aligning with any more dumpster fires in my world. Like, it's just not happening. Okay. So I feel like you do surprise yourself, because obviously at one point in time here, and I'm not negating the connection, or the emotions that were felt towards this person, and the desire perhaps for this person to have grown, changed, come correct. You laid out your expectation, but you could tell that nothing truly has changed, even though they might be saying the right words. And I do feel like you are going to, here's the kicker for this one. And I really like this energy. I feel like Spirit's coming in with extra blessings when you do recognize and avoid the tower, because the tower falls when, it's like, it can be, like I stated, like a spiritual spanking. It's like, you knew better. You're going to touch that stove, you're going to get burned. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not, you already know what to do here. So I feel like, again, you might surprise yourself at your strength, or at your ability to really truly see things as they are, in the face of hearing, okay, what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to fall for it. Okay. That's what it is. You won't fall for it. And I like that energy here, because you are avoiding another trip around a karmic cycle, which you just don't need or have time for right now. Or, you just don't need it. You've already been there, done that, learned the lesson, wrote the book, you're moving on, right? So what is your advice today? But it doesn't mean that it's going to be a walk in the freaking park to do it. Advice. Okay. Stay serious. Stay serious. Stay committed. The Hierophant here. You may need to tap into, maybe call a friend. I don't know. I just saw like that millionaire show. It's like phone a friend. Phone a friend. Get some advice. Whatever you need to do here. Tap into Spirit. Maybe listen to a spiritual podcast, or even a tarot reading here, my loves. something to give you a little extra boost. If you feel like this reading in particular, you're really aligning with it, give it a like or save it to a playlist if you need to come back and watch it again, or just remind yourself that I've been there, done that. I'm not doing it again. This could be why the Hierophant is like, okay, go, listen to something or get some advice, or, try to, don't try to do it all by yourself in a sense, because you could use some extra support by your community, your spiritual community, the people who support you, before you take any action. Okay, so that's why I'm like, phone a friend, or call a sponsor or something like that, because it feels like this person, even though I said like the call a sponsor, it feels like, how like in recovery programs they usually pair up somebody with another person here to, when they're feeling like tempted, or they're feeling they might indulge in that devil energy, because the devil's not just like a karmic cycle, it's also addictions and things like that. It's like, okay, you may have felt addicted to this person at one point in time. That's why I'm picking up that it's not like a walk in the park just to shut it down, and this person comes in saying all the right things and hitting all the right buttons, and you're like, you will be tempted. Okay, but with the strength energy, I know that you will overcome here. So you may have, your advice is to phone a friend for some advice, to reach out, to, get in touch with your sponsor so that they can talk you off that ledge or whatever, right? Like just remind you. And that's why I said, maybe this reading is here just as that reminder to be that sponsor for you to stay away from this situation, or expect the tower to fall again. And you're, like I said, you've done enough rebuilding, okay? Done enough rebuilding. It's interesting with the Seven of Pentacles. I didn't even ask the question. I was going to say, what's the outgoing energy? And the Seven of Pentacles speaks to letting your guard down. So why are you letting your guard down? Because in this situation, I feel like your guard should be up. So some of you may decide, some of you, and hey, no shade. If you go around a circle or a karmic cycle again, no shade coming from me. I will tell you, I have experienced towers, multiple towers, from making the same stupid choices. I mean, this is life, and there's no shade if you decide to go around the cycle again with this person, or, give them another chance. I mean, like I said, there's no shade coming from my side, no judgment, because the amount of times that we have to experience something to really get it, or to drive a lesson home, is sometimes we have to learn it over and over and over again until it sticks. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is, right? No one's perfect, like I stated. And maybe you need one more tower in your life. I don't know, right? That literally flew across. Just give me 1 second, because it's in a weird space. Hold on. Okay, it was the Ace of Swords, which is great, because I feel like even if you do let your guard down for a moment, I do feel like you have clarity, a vision, right? That's how it all kind of started with this reading. You see things very clearly, and you know what to do. Okay, the bottom of the deck here was the Six of Swords, which is like learning your lessons, putting them all in the boat. That's what every single one of these swords represents, a lesson that you've learned, okay? And not looking back and moving forward away from any, rocky waters, tumultuous waters. You're moving into smooth sailing, peaceful, harmonious times. And you know that if you let your guard down, that's probably what it is. If you let your guard down, then it's like you will end up kind of going around the cycle again, okay? But I can't lie to you and say that, there isn't some type of, I don't know, because with the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, it looks really good, right? It looks really good. So I can see how one would be tempted by this person, by the situation. I can see that. We also have the Four of Pentacles. So this is telling me that some of you here, and that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, no judgment from my side. Either this person is not letting go of you, or you're having a hard time letting go of them. for obvious reasons to me, because of the lovers, energy here. So what are the majors? We've got the lovers, the tower, the hierophant. If I remove all the other situations, or minor arcana cards here, you still have seeing things clearly with the Ace of Swords. I always consider the aces to be pretty major energies, okay? But with the lovers, the tower, the hierophant, I take away everything else. You know, there is a slight chance of, you know, a turnaround. Okay, there is a slight chance of a turnaround, but it's definitely not going to be for every person, okay? Because you may be surprised. The tower is not always a negative thing, okay? It isn't always a negative thing. Like, let me show you. This is why tarot is subjective and you need to really use your own discernment. But also, if you take away all of the minor arcanas and you look at the three majors, which is the, you know, what you need to pay attention to truly, there could be, you know, a breakdown and a change, right? The tower always represents a sudden change, right? So sometimes the Hierophant is, you know, referred to as commitments, and it can even speak to marriage and things like that. And I only say that not so that you continue to hold on to this person if you know in your heart that it's not supposed to be, and that it is 100% a karmic situation for you that you need to move forward from. That's not why I'm mentioning this, because I feel like the advice still stands. But some of you I can see are going to drop the guard, okay? See things clearly, move forward. I think everybody's going to be doing that, but yeah, I can just see, I guess I want to say maybe a handful of you dropping. I can see a handful of you here that will drop the guard, that will decide to go around again, and that there is a possibility of growth and change, okay? But I don't want to say that that's the majority of the energy. I don't, because I don't feel like it is. It would be for a very select few people. I'm going to go ahead and just give you oracle messages on this. I'm going to get self-love for you, and then I might see if it's worth extending. But for the majority of you, I do feel like this is like, I'm done with this, okay? But there are some of you who are like, you know what, maybe there was some karma that needed to, karmic lessons within the relationship, that things can change now that those have been dealt with, okay? So that's, you know, again, only you know your situation, and please, please, please use your own discernment. What is your self-love message either way? Love your shadow, okay? We are perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others. Focus your efforts on your own mastery. And I feel like that's what you have been doing. And it is also possible that you decide to, okay, well, if I'm accepting my own imperfections, and I had a role to play in this situation, that there was karma or whatever, lessons to be learned, perhaps this person, I could look at them in the same way. Especially, I want to say, if this is like a twin for you, you may have a different perspective on your situation, okay? But for not everybody is in a twin flame connection, okay? And, it's not up to me to tell you what your connection is with this person. So if it's a twin, you know what? We'll extend it and see if this is if you feel like this is your twin. Then we'll see what changes have happened, or have any changes happened with this person. Are they just not able to let you go, or is it a karmic cycle that will repeat, or is it going to be the real thing? We'll just dive into their energy and what is the potential, okay, for those of you who are interested, and for those of you who may be feeling really, really confused about whether or not you should give this person the time of day, okay? We have exercise gratitude. So everyone is a co-creator in the shared experience of life. Gratitude for all things overcomes our resistance to challenges and spurs our growth. You could be looking at it like, I'm grateful for this person, either which way. I'm grateful for this person. I'm grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful that I'm not going to go around again. I'm grateful that I'm getting an apology. I'm grateful that, I mean, it's just, you're going to express it how you express it, but you're in that energy of feeling just very grateful and very blessed. Okay. Now, what else do we have? What else was I going to get here for oracle messages? I don't have all my decks here because let me get goddess guidance, then I'll do a love oracle. What do we have? Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Right. So either way, okay. So yeah, just be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to write it in the comments. Just be honest with yourself. I'm going to go ahead right now and just, see, I dropped a bell. What the nature of this connection is with the romance angels, and then we will move on and extend it if, unless it's like, pay attention to the red flag. We'll see. Reconciliation. Okay. All right. Well, someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we have flirt at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I'll extend it for those of you who want to see more. But like I said, it's going to just be for a handful of folks. Okay. Because the majority of this reading was about you stepping away from a karmic cycle. Okay. And that's the main takeaway here. Okay. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. I'll drop an extended preview so that you can, I don't know, see a little bit and see if it's something that you would like to tune into, or if it feels like your story. But only if it feels like your story, please. Also, I just want to say thank you for the energy exchange. It really means the world to me. And then I'll be back as soon as I possibly can, my loves. Yeah, thank you for all your support. Thank you for being kind to yourself and one another, and to me and the tribe and the channel, and just, yeah, y'all are the best. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Sending all the love. Everyone, welcome to the extended part of the reading. I do just want to state something with this. First of all, thank you for your energy exchange. Second of all, I just want to state we're just going to go ahead and look at this person's energy and just dive in a little bit further. Like, I cannot guarantee that this person has indeed changed. Okay, I just want to say that before we get started, because for, like I stated in the first part, I'm pretty certain for the majority of you, this person is somebody that you are going to be continuing to walk away from. Okay. But for those of you who are just interested to see a little bit more, this is why we're here. Okay. But we do have keep an open mind after I pulled up the flirt energy from the bottom of the deck. So there is a keep an open mind. Okay. And then even under that, as I pull it off, we have healing family issues. Okay. So that does indicate somebody who perhaps has been working on their own healing. We have chemistry, and then underneath that as well, there is romantic feelings. So like I stated, and attraction. Okay, I'm just going to show you because I'm running out. Attraction, and then also forgiving and learning. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there just because, yeah, I mean, we don't really know. So I'm going to start just by tapping into their overall energy. And we're going to see what's been going on with them in their head and their heart and all of that stuff. Okay. And then see what kind of changes and what you can expect. Okay. Also, direct messages, things that they're going to say to you. Okay. Just so that you can be prepared. Okay. So what is their energy, please, Spirit? What is the energy of the person who's coming back to apologize? Hold on. I have a little bit of a cough. Sorry about that. Okay. What is the energy here, Spirit, of this person? Ooh, see? Okay. We have the garden and the gate. Okay, the garden and the gate. This is somebody who's been feeling locked out of your life, looking at, maybe they thought the grass was greener and they realized obviously it wasn't. Okay, I get that a lot with this. The grass was greener kind of energy. They realized that you got the greenest grass out there. Okay, we have indecision. We also have hostilities. Okay, so this person, I feel like the hostilities aren't really directed towards you. The hostilities are directed towards themselves because they were in a period of indecisiveness, or they weren't they weren't making a choice. They were always kind of keeping their options open, or like never really truly committing to you in this relationship. At the bottom of the deck, we have door to personal healing and happiness. So, and the sun coming up again. So this person, and then action again underneath this deck, and appreciation, right? So I think what I see here is the overall energy is, you know, this person is mad at themselves, okay? Because especially you've been on the glow up here, I gotta say. Your energy was just freaking on point, and I'm loving it. So I see that this person has been keeping their eye on you. They've been watching you, and they've been beating themselves up for either A, not making a decision at all, or B, keeping you maybe on the line or something, or always feeling like keeping their options open, right? Which is never a good thing. I'm hearing I am not an option. Okay, so that was you. And like I stated, we picked up on you having your expectations like on point as well. Like you may have stated like, look, come correct, not at all, like that kind of a thing, right? So I feel like this person, you know, has realized, okay, this is definitely realized that they made a grave error, okay, in the way that they treated you, mistreated you, or mishandled the connection, and they are after reconciliation. So they are coming through with that apology. And we do have indicators here that they have actually perhaps been working on their own healing as well, okay? Especially with keep an open mind here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep an open mind. But yeah, I mean, the sun is a really good energy to see. Door to personal healing and happiness, opening up. That's a really good energy to see as well. And then action. Okay, so they have definitely, like I stated, been in the energy of beating themselves up. Okay, but they are perhaps hoping here for forgiveness and learning, forgiving and learning and moving forward. I'm not going to forget that we do have this appreciation energy, but look underneath that, we have deceit. So this person may have deceived you or may not have been honest with you about their feelings. They may not have treated you as if they did appreciate you and your energy and what you brought to the table, right? And, you know, they were in the past, I'm going to be real, this is somebody who kept their options open, right? And now, of course, that you've moved on, moved forward, they're wanting to see if they've got another shot with you, all right? So let's see what's going on in their head. What's going on in their head. We'll find out what's going on in their heart and can you trust them? Have they actually changed? Have they actually healed? Like I said, I was picking up on the energy that this person was truly coming back, saying the things that you wanted to hear, right? So let's see if they're legit. Okay.
She said she'd only kill me, fight through the card of death. She said she'd only love me, fight through the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done. She said she was beautiful